Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This work can help you understand the meaning and significance of the fine structure constant, why none of the theories in physics have been able to explain its numerical value, and how you can demonstrate its existence in the Quran. The fine structure constant in physics is a fundamental constant that measures the intensity of the electromagnetic interactions between elementary charged particles. The equation shows the most recent experimental value and its close association to the number 137. Here are three related questions. Is the fine structure constant a universal constant? What is the significance of the number 137? What is the meaning of the fine structure constant? While the meanings of the fine structure constant, the universality of its value, and the significance of the number 137 remain elusive, Leon Lederman, in his book, The God Particle, claims that Heisenberg once proclaimed the mysteries of quantum mechanics would be resolved once the meaning of the number 137 was understood. In this work, which is grounded in a religious perspective, in basic mathematics, we demonstrate how the number 137 and the fine structure constant are deeply related. Here is a quote from theoretical physicist John Barrow. We can measure the fine structure constant with very great precision. But so far, none of our theories has provided an explanation of its measured value. Any theory that could do that would be taken very seriously indeed, as a potential theory of everything. The meaning of the value of the fine structure constant is still unknown, because as we demonstrate in this work, it transcends the boundaries of conventional physics and mathematics, which is common in quantum mechanics. As we move forward on this work, please keep in mind that quantum mechanics is strange. One divided by 137 was once thought to be the precise value of the fine structure constant. This value is assumed in this work. So this is the number the value we're going to follow. Now we convert the decimals into whole numbers by multiplying the value by 10 to the power of 8. And now 729,927 is our number. Now we will now focus on Surah Al-Fatiha, the first chapter of the Quran, which is recognized as the key to understanding it, as well as chapters 9 and 27. In previous videos, we demonstrated that the opening chapter of the Quran, Surah Al-Fatiha, is unique and has 7 verses made of a total of 29 words. Introduction. 3 of the Quran's 114 chapters are highlighted. The Bismillah is the first verse of chapter Al-Fatiha. This is the only chapter in the 114 chapter to have this. The Bismillah is missing from chapter 9. This is also the only one in the Quran. And here is chapter 27, includes 2 Bismillah, and this is also the only one in the Quran. The 3 highlighted chapters construct a mathematical framework consisting of 27 chapters and a total of 3,252 verses. The claim and the supporting evidence. Here we claim that Surah Al-Fatiha has 6 verses and 29 words, also signify the number 729. In this case, the numerical arrangement of Surah Al-Fatiha and chapters 9 and 27 leads to the formation of the fine structure constant. Now here is from Surah Al-Fatiha, 729, 9, and 27. So you have 729, 9, 27, which perfectly fit here. And now we present the evidence. Step 1. The Bismillah is the first verse of chapter 1, and here we have the value for it, 729. The Bismillah is missing from chapter 9, so over here we have 9 to power 3 generates 729, and chapter 27 includes 2 Bismillahs, and 27 to power of 2 also give us number 729. The numerical layout of the 3 highlighted chapters and number 729 seems to imply design. Now here we have the 3,252 verses that we have over here, and we are subtracting 2,523, which is the inverse of 3,252. And what we get is number 729. Here, the strange operation which is deeply connected to the framework of the 27 chapters, has created the ideal number for this context. This fascinating equation is by design, and here is why. This equation is from the previous page, and this is subtraction. Now this one is the same numbers we have over here, but this one is multiplication, and this one gives us this beautiful mathematical structure with number 729 at the heart of it. Now here we are going to go for 927, which is the inverse of 729, and we're going to subtract 927 from 3,252. And here we can see that when we do this, the number we get is exactly, has 4 digits, and these 4 digits are exactly the 4 digits of 3,252, but instead of 32 here, this is 23, and instead of 52 here, this is 25. Now this is almost the same for when we have 729 from 3,252. Over here again, they are exactly the same 4 digits, but this one is reverse. So over here we have 3,252, 2,523, 2,325. As strange as it may be, the equations on this page are fascinating, comprehensive, precise, finely tuned, correlated, and cogenetic, and purposefully designed. In preceding pages, the 3,252 verses of the first 27 chapters of the Quran provided us with the number 729 and its inverse, which is 927. The same 3,252 verses on the next page reveal number 137. Step 3. The strange role of chapters 9 and 27 in creating number 137. Beautiful. The first 9 chapters of the Quran have a total of 1,364 verses. Here you can see it. And the only way we can get this 137 is to add this number 9, to 1,364. So here 9 plus 1,364 give us a 4-digit number, that the first 3 digits are number 137. Now the total number of verses from chapter 10 to chapter 27 is 1888. So again, we have to add this number 27 to 1888, and we do that. This time we get 1915. Now we're going to add 1373 with 1915, and we get a poetic equation beginning with 137 and concluded with 137. But we can also see that as adding 9 plus 27 plus 3,252 give us 24 times 137. See, these numbers are beautiful, amazing. The profound and finely tuned mathematical structures in this work, beautiful, which are independent of our ideas and perceptions of reality, demonstrate that the fine structure constant is stated in the Quran. And this verse from the Quran is beautiful and fit perfectly in this context. And what will make you realize what the true reality is. God bless you all and have a nice day.